What's our status of ghosts?
Good point. None on the first. There's 4 here? Oh wait, no, we're the 3rd. So there's the music room.
Music room and the billiard room.
Hmm.
I don't know where the 3rd one is. But we know where 2 of them are.
Well, let's go sand down the thing.
Okay.
Oh wait, we gotta make the silencer.
Oh, we should also check out the gift shop now that we have more people there.
Good point.
With the silencer, we should be able to deal with a specific ghost.
Oh yeah, her silence.
Don't attach it to your gun. You need it. You need to hold on to it.
Alright, fine.
Otherwise, you have to make another one.
Fine, fine. Alright. So, go sand down the thing outside.
Yeah, and also let's check out the gift shop while we're out here.
Good point.
I mean, there should be new things on sale.
Yep. Ah, God, my ears. That was loud. See what's for sale. Deep fried holster. Melee damage and armor. Gunpowder turkey leg. Ooh.
Brain damage, but...
What? Extra action point.
Oh no, that's not even bud. That's just like... Oh, hey! Cold resistance.
Yeah, we got some meat, so let's buy 2 of those. Buy a couple of those, and that's... armor and such. Okay.
I mean, we could still buy that one, too. We have the money.
Yeah, sure. 2. Okay.
Candy.
Fire-flavored candy. Max AP by 2. Moxie and your speed?
Ooh.
Okay. Muscle by 5 and maximum HP. Yeah, sure. The guy from the bar, personalized shot glass is 800 meat. Picks up a bottle stashed behind the display and fills the glass. Shot glass labeled Pete.
Is that your name?
Is that your name, Pete? He's going to the shot glass. Sure. Knocks back the shot and tosses the glass over his shoulder. Or picking up filling one. Now it's Walter. Sure.
Do it.
Personalized gun, manner, shot glass. Alright.
What's it do?
Gain XP when you drink booze.
Oh! That's not bad, to be honest.
Yeah, true.
Oh, the coin machine thing.
Hey, thanks again for recipe from the hedge maze. You asked you what to do here, I've already forgotten. Token smash machine, flatter. Sure. Everything is so satisfying. Which picture do you want on it? Badass shotgun.
We might as well get all of them.
Loudest inventions, you know. Token grinding noise drops out. Okay.
How many do we... What? Okay.
So, offhand, increased moxie. Mysticality. Muscle.
Ooh.
Wait, offhand.
All we have is the sweet smelling flowers, right? What is the head? Oh. Oh.
We had a souvenir spoon, which increased that, and that.
Do you have the normal coins still?
No. Hold up. Alright.
We have 6.
No, it's not an item. Alright.
Okay.
Whoops, wrong room.
Alright, so... We can probably deal with,
Billiards.
Billiards and the librarian.
So second floor, I think?
Oh, let's ask the librarian about maybe some newspapers.
Good point. Can you help me with some library stuff? For that delicious paste. I don't think she has it.
Let's... What was that book in the back of the thing?
What, back here?
Yeah.
It's about granite, but it's not here anymore.
Oh, okay. Anything that we can investigate here?
No. Hey, look, I invented this. Shh, how many times did I tell you? Best thing that makes gun really quiet. How marvelous, I can find our speech knowing the libraries would save from the noise of gunfire. It's only an atmosphere quiet, true, dear joy, live. Bertrand Russell. With that, she's space and nothingness. He isn't famous yet.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
If you want, let's deal with the pool, the billiards ghost before we go back to the lawyer.
Good point. No, wait, it was over here.
I feel like we're missing something for the,
Down to the new game. You pull out your cue and the ghost nods and rides the ball. It's pretty to crush you. Something feels wrong. Like your cue isn't connecting with the ball properly. Ghost shakes his head. Alright, you're too new to this, ain't you? You got chalk for your cue. Chalk? Can I borrow yours? Mine's ghost chalk. Wouldn't work. Dang it.
well, I know there's a blackboard in one of the other areas.
Good dot.
Is there any room that we had sheet music? Besides
There's a
the
blank sheet music, but that's it. What do you think you are, John Cage? Chalk.
Didn't one of the kids' room have like any kind of thing in there? Like this one.
Okay.
Like, I feel like this one would have something.
Probably. There might be a portal to magical fantastical realm in the back or something. I mean, you never know. Search it. Well, darn, you find magical portals, but you do find a diary. You flip through, and there's nothing of particular interest except an entry about how the author decided to leave her sleepaway camp the next day with her sunkles, Jesus, her sisters, and how she was thankful to call it. Someone Uncle Chet for getting the tickets. It was gloomy around the manor ever since her father went missing. That's the last century.
Huh. Why does the name Chet sound familiar? Oh well. Moving on.
What is it? Come on.
No, you'll see.
Chet's the ultimate villain. He's been hiding in the outfit. Wait. Oh.
The hurdy is not girding.
Wait. Nope. Hold up. Where is it?
The blank sheet of music?
I don't know. Thoughts?
Well...
Talk to the partner.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think we should do?
Smitty's new rail camp. Okay.
Okay. So... 3 on the second, 3 on the... Electro House. You haven't heard of it yet.
Yeah. Okay.
So, okay. We have to
I do
go...
have chalk, so let's go finish billiards at least.
You okay?
Yeah, sorry, I was shaking something on my keyboard. Wait, no, that was the right room. Damn it. John, we chalk up your cue and ghost trash balls. To fill this match, you have to consult the geometry book a few times. Good thing we got it. Doesn't work out all the angles.
Good.
Game comes down to a fight for the 8 ball, and you need to barely squeak out the win when the ghost catches and like to bounce off the corner of a pocket. You're not shooting Tex. Balls are still now. 6 ball?
I think that's the green one.
Adds poison to the enemy.
Oh!
Start every fight poison. You got
So basically it poisons both sides.
Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
librarian. Not librarian.
Boo and breakfast.
Yes. Which is 2nd floor.
Oh yeah, go to your inventory real quick.
Hold up a second. What?
Look at your mini dynamite.
Oh, right, combine those two. Right, God. No
We already
firecrackers and just tiny sticks of dynamite. It's an even tinier one. Pumpkin tangle berry. Wait a second. What if you suck this into one of those cigars, man? What if? Sorry, exploding cigar. Man.
What do the normal cigars do? Hold up. Glass eye.
Kind of. Oh, thank you very much. Takes the glass eye from you, puts it in, wearing upon it, falls through and on the floor, checks it, picks it up. Dude, it's too a little too physical. Didn't turn that would work. Don't worry, you fakes. Do you have a hammer I can borrow? I guess. Thank you. Takes the hammer to place the glass eye on the desk and smash it with precise cracks. Ah, perfect. Use the back hammer, pluck the ghost of the glass eye from the shattered remains. Only dust off, she tucks it in her eye socket. A little bit of eye disjoint there. It's worked well now you mention him. No, I can't actually see with it. It's the ghost of a glass eye after all. Oh dear, just won't do it all. What a shame. You understand why your eye is still missing. What do you mean? Well, I always assumed. I always assume when someone loses an arm or something, it just sticks around as a ghost arm. That's why people say when they feel like itching sometimes because they still got an arm there, but it's a ghost. You can call it phantom limb syndrome. So logically, the rest of you becomes a ghost after you choke right back up then. But then, where'd my eye go? It got pushed back inside your head?
Grizzly?
Ghost thinks about it for a second, then shakes her head. No. That seems... Wait, what? I do think I feel something just then. She shakes her head again. Goodness gracious. Keep going, shake your head. Keep going, it's like one of those puzzles where you have to drag the marble out the hole. She bends her head forward and continues shaking. You hear a faint rattling and then a plop. She straightens back up, blinking with two eyes. You did it! Well, I'll be, thanks. Grizzly, the idiot genius.
At the same time, like Grizzly, you've already met a ghost without a lower half.
Yeah, what happened? Did his leg just go into his ass?
Wait, he wouldn't have an ass. Alright. Ready, can I? Yes, thank God. Nope, hold up. Shut it! I think it's what you're looking for. That's an exploding cigar? Yep, sometimes a cigar is a cigar, but not this time. We used for the explosive. Found a really small firecracker just big enough to blow up the cigar without also blowing up someone's face. Also without the, violent lead projectile. You're a genius. Please let me see an ash so I can finally rest. Light up.
Oh, that's great.
The way he just violently, faded out.
Anything else in these rooms that we can...
I just saw a visual glitch for House of Second, that's it. Nope.
Alright. There's gotta be sheet music somewhere.
Oh wait, her.
Yeah.
Go on. Oh. We gotta do this, okay, right. Oh god. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Okay,
Go on.
I have questions. Tell me more about the argument. There's much to tell. They were playing the game, already folded their hands around, so they weren't paying close attention. All I know is that Timsbury suddenly accused McCready of being a dirty, cheating environment. McCready said Timsbury was just sore because he'd been losing all night. McCready have a history of cheating?
I have another question.
Hmm? Wait.
No, one of the options.
Oh, okay. Reno was gambling a town, and we hung out in the rough part of it, getting accused of cheating by a sore loser when you like a streak is part of the course. But if he did have a history of cheating, it would be intervalent because the reason of the duel is the material to legality of the duel itself. Motive is an issue here, but I'm concerned you taking me off with a stupid quiz.
Yeah.
Objection! Assuming that if it wasn't a habitual cheater, it's likely he would have cheated in a duel as well. Somebody can prove me that he was a habitual poker cheater 17 years after the fact. How exactly can you accomplish it, Mr. Prosecutor? If he did somehow pull it off, it would be circumstantial evidence at best that would prove he cheated in the duel itself in front of witnesses. Cheating too, for a tale. Mirrors? Oh. God, we're gonna have to cut this thing so much that they set a specific time for it. I knew. Figures, why is it always high noon? Tradition. I suppose since the sun's highest point in the sky, everybody's bright. Everything's bright lit in the air. I mean, it's shadow, so that's good for guiding fighting. Makes sense.
Ah.
Let's have you do on your lunch break. Something else. Why didn't they fight just right then? It was dark, and you can't have a gunfight in the dark, I guess. No, I get that, but they could have just had a regular little fist fight. Maybe not enough to shoot each other to death, but not to punch each other. I'm not getting out too psychoanalytical, but these guys are gunfighters. I mean, they count as far as a particular part of their identity. Fighting with guns is not just outside their wheelhouse, they consider it a waste of their time and talents. I guess they have fancy French chefs that make you a grilled cheese sandwich. Alright, what happened next? Next, they showed up shortly before noon and squared off about 30 feet from each other. Noon struck, McCree fired fast enough that it wasn't get a shot off. Kind of, he shut the shot off.
He fired exactly at noon?
Yeah, as soon as the church bells started ringing. You mentioned McCready's pocket watch. Yeah, see that fancy pocket watch to chime down the hours. Is that more for some reason? Screw it. Objection! Yeah, was accused of cheating in the past, and this time he was. Talk about it. All I had to do was set his watch a few seconds early. Doesn't make any sense. He didn't shoot early. He shot when the church bells rang. That's verified by the witness testimony. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he used the watch to warn him when the church bells were about to ring. A 5-second get ready alert would have given him a huge advantage in reaction time. Ha! What do you say to that, counselor? You know, I'll give you that one. That's not bad. There's just 2 arguments with that. Oh, for God's sake.
Okay. I'm trying to remember the exact chain for this one. You do have to ask certain questions, but you need to be very picky about what questions you're choosing.
Alright.
I feel like if you're going to ask a question here, what day of the week it was would probably help.
Okay.
No, go on with it.
Next day.
Yeah. Specific time?
Yep. Okay.
No.
Wait, witnesses.
Yeah.
Watch receipts or peek through half-open shutters. Were they interviewed? Yes, the story lined up just what I told you. Friends with McCready, but he was a local and a lot of people knew him. He was like, wait a minute, where are you going with?
Objection. Might as well.
Have been intended on McCready's behalf. Well, exactly. He shot Timsworth with an accurate weapon like a rifle. There'd been 2 gunshots instead of just 1. Are you trying to suggest they shot with a poison bullet or gun? Well, what, did he test it for poison?
Go to the library for a second, because I know you need something from the library at some point for the.
But there's nothing there that we would need, that we could get.
Okay. Alright, I'll look up the guide for this one. Because again, this one's a lot more obtuse than the other ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know what we're doing here. Okay. Alright, let's go.
We were close. We were close on an earlier attempt.
See as far, go ahead. Yep. Gonna ask some details on that. Fired exactly at noon? Fired as soon as the beach bells struck noon? No, I just said, if you got a point maker, you're starting to tell them for time to think. Objection! How the heck, fired at the wrong time?
That is it. I don't even need to repeat it.
But the deal is to set for high noon. Those aren't the same thing. Wait, they aren't?
No, they're not. Because high noon is when the sun is at the highest point in the sky.
I thought that's what noon is.
No, noon is just when it's 12 o'clock.
Ah. Yeah, the same thing. High noon is just when the sun is at its high point in the sky. Depending on geography and the time of year, 3 hours different from clock noon. McCready fired early. Make the duel illegal. Say that, Chancellor. Gives you a slow smile. And Carson, you've got a lot better than you give me credit for. Good thought. Yeah, there's one problem with it. Oh, what's that? I already thought of it. Take that. Take that! Barry managed to catch.
Another voice clip from Phoenix.
Did my homework pertaining from a trial, my legal homework since at the time I was expected to be an actual trial and a gunfight. When you roll it out, there's nautical almanac for the year 1874. Bookmarks you like to do the math yourself. Look up solar noon, aka high noon, June 18th, to make the adjustment for Reno's longitude. What do you got? You've got to be kidding me. Right, Mr. Brock Tutor. 12 o'clock p.m. Precisely. No! Well, damn. That's right, though. I mean, that sincerely. No, that's all my ammo. I can't think of any other way to disprove McCree's innocence. As far as I can tell, he was veritable. And that's with the guilt of an innocent man's death on my hands. An innocent man's death. Sure good repeating things to say. What if he didn't die? Say what now? Well, you didn't see the execution, right? Well, I wasn't disposed, you might say, being dead and all. So you don't actually know whether or not it happened. Oh, come on, look, I appreciate the effort, but you're barking the moon. Let me ask you something. Alright, go ahead. What can you tell me about McCready?
Yeah.
He was a gunfighter and through, and all he did, and by that I mean he was now adrenaline addict, dealing with was his needle of choice. If you told me you had evidence that he cheated poker with the intent of baiting people into challenging him in duels, I'd be at least surprised. He was a sly one. Especially in Southampton, she sighs. Make him sound like a real devil, and that's not fair. He was smart, charming, he could have been a good man if he'd chosen an entirely different life for himself. Anything else? I do recall he had a really good head for numbers. He told me that he never got a date, and every man he'd ever killed, he'd remember to pour a beer on their grave on the birthday. That's nice. Nice person would have not been killed them in the first place, of course. Yep. Alright, go ahead. Was the trial right after the duel?
You're free to ask questions here.
Okay, this isn't a thing?
Yeah, no, you're already past the trial part of this.
Good. I don't know what Reno's like now, but he didn't have a proper courthouse then. She can try a murder charge in the sheriff's front parlor. He sat in jail for a couple of weeks and then transported him to Frisco. With that thing, the trial didn't start until July 25th. He used so much for the right to a speedy trial. Wheels grind slow, ain't that the truth? When was the execution? Oh, the trial on the 26th, and was it Friday? He should be prisoner on the weekend, so presumably he wouldn't be following Monday the 29th. In the morning? What with the setting up the gals and leading a crowd together, they usually happen in the afternoon, around 3 typically. Why did he invoke the trial by combat? Assuming he was innocent, he would have McCready invoke a trial by combat. His case was pretty straightforward, and the duel only worsened his odds. I was mighty surprised myself, to tell you. The only thing I can figure is he was damned with a sense of gunfighter's pride or something. Looks like he himself was a form of justice he was willing to submit himself to. Alright.
Let's look at the almanac that we just got.
Good point. Look up potato in. Logarithm route radius vector of the Earth. Would be any day in the year 18... Wait a minute.
What was the date of the execution again?
June. Or July.
July what?
26th. Astronomical saying about it. Oh, no, the other guy died.
Date of the execution. The trial was on a Friday, and they don't do weekend executions. So it'd be on the Monday.
All right. So 29.
Yeah.
Wait. There's the McCready was going to be issue. Let's see. Wow, wait a minute. According to this, there was a total eclipse of the sun that day, centered right over the Western Territories with its totality at 2:47 p.m. Hell of a thing. I looked up 29th in your almanac. And you're just messing with me. Look for yourself. Totality at 2:47, right over the Western Territories. That's the right thing, but I don't see other effects. Wait. What am I suggesting? Right. It was the perfect opportunity for McCready to escape. That's absurd. Absurd like a fox. You said yourself when McCready was really good at remembering dates. He could have read about the eclipse at any time and stored that knowledge anywhere for future use. Like give himself an advantage in the duel or something. Alright, that's reasonable as far as it goes, but McCready couldn't have worked the eclipse into an escape plan because he didn't have it to say over the court schedule. You said, what with the one thing and another, the trial didn't start until the 25th. McCready couldn't have caused any number of those delays himself by faking illnesses in prison, or messing with the horses on the ride to Frisco, anything. This could also explain the trial by combat. Meaning there ended up being too much delay, so if a regular trial went too long, he was found guilty, they'd miss the eclipse. Exactly. Whereas if you called trial by combat, anything would be resolved in one way or another in one day. Maybe you'd win, you'd be fine, maybe you'd lose. Escape plan. I have to admit, they're probably compelling. But it's all maybes and what ifs. Yeah, it could maybe have happened, but maybe McCready was rescued by leprechauns. Oh man, are there leprechauns in Frisco? Need some hard evidence before the same more than funny story. God. Question or just leave?
You can ask a question, but like,
Nah, I'm just gonna go.
now we go to the goddamn library.
Christ, it feels like we're actually playing goddamn Phoenix Wright.
Chain of event. Remember that whole chain of events get mixed up in your brain kind of thing?
Yeah.
There it is.
There. Frisco News Nader. Start at the bottom of the stack. Flip through until you find. Nature is known to eclipse and very do with the eclipse. Various events, spectacles occurred. They're apologizing for burying the announcement in the previous week's weather forecast. Most notably, all 3 men scheduled to be hanged on the 29th escaped in confusion. Only 2 of them were recaptured. Unfortunately, their names aren't given. You looking? Don't find anything else relevant to the case. However, as putting the papers back in the corner, a headline in a more recent issue catches your eye. Husband of famous inventor missing. The article is light on information, but apparently Mrs. Gunn's husband, Dan, vanished on the road while traveling to Dirtwater on business about 6 years ago. Law enforcement contacted Detective Mannix, but no evidence was found. Kind of grim.
That's weird.
Why do I feel like he's Mrs. Gunn?
The gallery.
Yeah, sorry. We're going right spot.
I mean, it mentioned Uncle Chet, not,
Yeah. I almost hit fight. Which one? Well, didn't say, did it? Nope, damn it. Nice Ukrainians aren't giving gravestones their names on them. I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but at this point you could actually find McCready himself to prove he wasn't accused due to my failure.
Okay. Now, thankfully, we have already seen that gravestone.
Where is it?
We need to leave the gun manor for a bit.
Okay, finally. Okay.
Alright, look at our map.
And
One of
gun the
It
Dave
was one
Yard.
of if I remember correctly, first, try the desert house.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, it's here.
M. McCready.
Stuck to his guns.
Howdy. Hello there. Well, it doesn't anyway. Howdy, are you guilty, McCready? Well, now, I ain't heard that nickname in, what year is it? 1895. 17 years. No, I tell a lie. There was one time 8 years ago. The same McCready that discovered Goblin during an eclipse. Hey, well, since the statute of limitations expired, I might as well fess up. Yep, that was me. Real sweet plan, too. Apart from the one little hitch when I was smooth as silk. He even worked in a little misdirection to leave the law to them other 2 fellers instead of me. Serves them right, too. They were real murderers, not like me. I never killed a man except in a fair fight. Except for that one little hitch you mentioned. You miscalculated how long to delay the trial. So in order to miss the eclipse, you called a fair trial by combat. Whoa, well, yep, that's the truth. You're blaming me for Miss Wainwright's death, I suppose. Why didn't you just trust her? You should have gotten you declared innocent. She had a good head on her shoulders, sure, but so that prosecutor fellow didn't rate the odds of better than 50-50. Not good enough, and anyway, the trial of combat was part of her job. She just could have been ready. That stinks. She trusts you. She's a ghost now because she feels guilty about losing that trial. Spent ages... yeah, ages trying to convince her you weren't guilty. And she backed you up every step of the way despite the fact that you got her killed. And you don't even care? Hell, you bite your tongue, son. You don't even know me. Don't care. I did what I had to do to stay alive. I felt damn guilty about what happened to Miss Wainwright and ain't taking all the blame for it. No, sir. She'll tell you herself she should have been better prepared, just like she told me that day, apologizing with her last breath. I gave up gunfighting for her. I gave up the only thing I lived. More than that's how I felt about it. He stuck to his guns. Gave up gunfighting? Wasn't easy, but I did. Brought this house, brought this land, raised some chickens, and had a little vegetable garden. Place it's gone to hell since I died. That's a shame. Anyway, I never fired my pistol again. Not even a damn fence post. That's what it says on your grave. Huh? Oh, hey, I read it again. That's the fellow what killed me having a nice little joke again. Someone killed you? They're only the second person to track me down. The first one was 9 years after the trial. Victor Termsbury, his brother, hunting for revenge. What happened? He challenged me to duel and I told him I ain't doing that no more. He asked me again and I said no, and he hollered at me and I took my pistol out of the closet and threw it at his feet so he could see how the cylinder was all rusted shut. He cocked his gun back and asked me one last time, and I said no, and our last thing I remember with a bang. Jeez. Kinda didn't bury me though. Guess we weren't all bad. Do you want to see Felicity again? I could take you to her ghost. Nah, I reckon I'll just go back to sleep. And you're right, I did feel it walking around. Just tell her sorry for me, alright? Give you my park watch. She'll recognize it. We could just kill him. We can put him to rest.
No, he's legitimately going to bed.
What, he's gonna sleep for the next however centuries?
Eh. Anyway.
Bro, like, no one's coming for him. Oh my god, wait, wrong thing.
At the same time, hey, we're almost done with the lawyer.
Oh my god. The murdering option is really valid.
I mean, at the same time, this is still a really interesting, like, whole law situation.
I know, but it just takes 8 years to do this damn thing. You ready for this?
Oh, man.
I found McCree's grave. He wasn't executed. You're 100% certain it's him, not some other man named McCree. It was him. Here, he gave me this watch to give you. He turns the watch around and stand for a while, just looking at it without saying anything. Then he slowly winds it and listens to the chimes of the hour. Yes, this is his watch, alright, thank you. What did you say he gave it to you? He's alive? Not exactly. He's a skeleton. We talked for a while and then he asked me to bury him again so he'd go back to sleep. What'd he say? He confirmed our guesses. He knew about the eclipse in advance, so he stalled the trial for his plan, but he stalled too long. He decided to hedge his bet by calling for the trial by combat. I see. He gave up gunfighting. He what? He bought a little house and raised chickens. Never found his parasol again. In fact, he left it to rust. 9 years later, Timsbury's brother caught him up to him and challenged him to a revenge match. He refused repeatedly, so the guy shot him. He said to tell you he was sorry. She looks at you silent for a moment, then looks at the watch. She winds the hands back a minute and listens to the chime again. She sighs and shakes her head and smiles to you. Thank you, Grizzly. You made a damn fine attorney. Nah, honestly, no. I wouldn't be dealing with this bullshit. I'd just shoot him. Or beat him to death. Shakes her hand, fades into view, and so does. Give your attorney advantage of the ground. Rest in peace, Chancellor.
Well, let's look at our item here.
Ho!
Oh, yeah. Is that not a good enough reward for dealing with that shit?
No, that's pretty good. I mean, 2 muscle, 2 musicality, and all that. Ooh, boy.
And you don't get that if you kill her.
No, understandable. Alright, buddy, you can move again. How balls are still there? No, I took care of her. Oh, thank God, I've got to wash this flour off and get back to work. But first, he starts frantically scratching every part of his body. Feels like I've been saving all these issues for days. I was getting so crazy. Thanks, Grizzly. You're a lifesaver. No problem.
God, flour that's days old on your skin.
Alright, let's go get our photo quick. How's the itching? Well, that's better. I mean, hygiene is what it is in this day and age, you know? You nod. Would you like a souvenir photograph? 200 meat. Gunmanor photo. Wait a second, this photography of the house. Yep, an official Gunmanor souvenir photo. Why'd you take a picture of me then? Oh, just for our records.
Okay.
Looking at it reminds you of the time Busy Gunmanor bought a photograph of it. I fucking hate you, Gunmanor. So what else do we have to do?
Well, let's talk to Florence. She's the one with the ghost reading instruments.
2 ghosts left. 2 on the 3rd. Okay, we're nearly done. Holy shit.